Thank you for joining our channel. To get more updates and offers from the channel, please subscribe. Our today's topic is chemical bonding. Chemical bonding refers to the attraction between atoms to form molecules. There are several types of chemical bonds, including ionic bonds, covalent bonds, hydrogen bonds, and metallic bonds. Ionic bonds are formed by the transfer of electrons from one atom to another. Covalent bonds are formed by the sharing of electrons between two atoms. Hydrogen bonds are a weaker bond formed between a hydrogen atom and an electronegative atom such as oxygen or nitrogen. Metallic bonds are formed by the sharing of electrons among metal atoms. Now, let's talk about the different types of chemical bonds in detail. Ionic bonds are formed when a metal atom loses electrons to become a positively charged ion, and a nonmetal atom gains electrons to become a negatively charged ion. For example, sodium chloride, which is found in table salt, is formed by the ionic bond between sodium and chlorine. Covalent bonds, on the other hand, are formed when two nonmetal atoms share electrons to achieve a stable electron configuration. For example, the oxygen molecule O2 is held together by covalent bonds. In this case, each oxygen atom contributes one electron to the bond, resulting in a shared pair of electrons. Hydrogen bonds are weaker bonds that occur when a hydrogen atom is covalently linked to a highly electronegative atom such as oxygen or nitrogen. This type of bond is responsible for the high boiling point of water. Metallic bonds are unique to metals and are formed by the delocalized sharing of electrons among metal atoms. This type of bond results in a sea of electrons that can move freely throughout the metal, giving rise to some of the characteristic properties of metals, such as their ability to conduct electricity and their luster. Now that you have a basic understanding of the different types of chemical bonds, it is important to note that not all bonds are created equal. The strength of a bond refers to the amount of energy required to break the bond and separate the atoms. Generally, ionic bonds are stronger than hydrogen bonds, but weaker than covalent bonds. Metallic bonds can vary in strength depending on the type of metal and the number of delocalized electrons. In addition to the strength of the bonds, the geometry of molecules also plays a role in determining the properties of matter. The shape of a molecule is determined by the number of electron groups, which include lone pairs of electrons and bonding pairs of electrons around the central atom. Using VSEPR theory, we can predict the shape of molecules based on the electron group geometry. For example, a molecule with 4 electron groups around the central atom will adopt a tetrahedral shape. Understanding chemical bonding and molecular geometry is fundamental to comprehending the properties of matter. By learning about the different types of chemical bonds and the factors that affect their strength, you can gain a deeper understanding of the world around you. Whether you are interested in medicine, biology, or chemistry, this knowledge will serve you well in your studies and future endeavors. Please visit our site for MCAT lessons and secure your MD spot today. Thank you for watching.